99% of traders ignore this one simple rule that they can apply daily, and that would keep them out of trouble, but instead they ignore it. And so what happens is they think that they are disciplined, but then they end up overtrading, chasing price, chasing setups, chasing losses, or hesitating on a clean setup when everything is aligned, but they don't have the cojones to pull the trigger. They second guess and they doubt themselves. By ignoring this rule that I'm about to show you in this video, they basically sabotage their chances of winning in trading. And so if you want to become a consistently profitable trader, then in this video, I'm going to show you this one rule that you can apply to your trades today for free and start seeing some improvements in your results. So make sure you watch this video through to the end. And if you're new to my channel, go ahead, like and subscribe and drop your comments below. This is going to help boost the algorithm and get this video message out to more traders like you that need to hear this. The first thing that you have to understand is that the fatal pattern looks like this. You take a loss, you have a win, or maybe it's a Friday and the weekend's coming up, or there's a news spike. There's been a news event. All of these situations are going to have an emotional impact on your psychology, on your state of mind. Okay, so just think of it like as a win. You just took a win. So now you're all excited and confident and happy that you took a win and you feel like you're untouchable. So you're in a particular emotional state. Or you took a loss and you feel the opposite. You're angry, you're feeling revengeful, you're basically pissed off and you're in a bad mood and you feel like it's unfair and you want to get back at the market. Or maybe it's the weekend and you feel like you've been doing good all week and like the luck doesn't stop there and you can continue to squeeze some more out of the lemon, right? You just want to get a little bit more out of the market and it's Friday and then you jump into another trade. Or maybe it's the weekend coming up and you're just thinking of the weekend and you're excited about the weekend, so you're not really focused on what is happening right now. Or it's a red news day, so there's a big news event coming out, maybe some interest rates, some bank news, Jerome Powell said something, that type of news that really moves the markets. That is also going to spike your emotions. All of these different events, winning, losing, the weekends coming up, or news events, all of these things will have an emotional spike on the trader, on you. And if you're not aware of it, it will catch you off guard. So basically, you'll have a loss and you'll be trying to make it back, or the news event pushes the market in certain directions and you're all excited and you think it's going bullish and now you're chasing price, trying to get in, so you're not really getting the best entry. So all of these things are emotions that are going to make you not perform the way you should. Basically, the one rule that I'm going to show you in this video that you can apply to your trades is very, very simple. It's so simple that most people will ignore it and they won't apply it, but it's so simple, and I'll tell you right now. And that rule is just never make a trading decision when your emotions are high. So that means if you took a loss, your emotions are high, don't try to get into another trade. If you took a win, your emotions are going to be high. You don't want to try to repeat and try to get another win. Or when there's a news event, your emotions, all of these events will spike your emotions, right? So now you have a heightened emotional state. You're not thinking out of logic at this point and you're not aware of it. And because of that, you're going to start making mistakes. You're going to get into the wrong trades, you're going to revenge trade, you're going to chase price, you're going to do all of the mistakes that you keep doing and you hate it, but you don't know why you're doing it. And this is why, because you're emotionally out of whack. Does that make sense? So the way you can fix this is quite simple. Before you trade, or before the market opens, let's say, you have a mindful ritual like a meditation or some sort of something to get calm and revisualize your trade, so to get back to the center. So maybe you meditate. That's something that I like to do. Or if you have enough time, you go for a walk before the market opens. This is going to help you recenter. So you have this ritual built into your daily routine. Okay. Or some of you doing your back testing, and that's going to keep you grounded. Okay. Or the other one is, after your trades, you have a cooling off period. So you're not allowed to take another trade for a certain amount of time. For me, I keep it really simple. Is basically I don't take more than one trade per day. So if I took a loss, that's it. Like, I messed up on that one, I accept the loss, okay? And I don't try to re-enter. I don't try to fix anything. I just accept it for what it is and then move on and wait for the next day. Or trying to take another trade after the win. You see, you have to have a cool off period, because it's going to help you recalibrate and come back with a clear state of mind. And the best way to cool off is to come back the next day. You see what I mean? And so if you can do that, then every new day is a fresh day. And if you took a loss and you come back the next day, and you come back with a plan, you're not going to hesitate when you see your setup this time. So you can have that gap from yesterday's loss and get rid of the emotional residue. Does that make sense? So that the new trading day is a clean day. But it's a simple rule. You just have one trade per day. If you're trading like a sniper, like a samurai, you only need one trade, and you only need to execute once. Like, the person that is going in and firing bullets all over the place and taking a lot of shots hoping to get a win, that's like dangerous. Okay? Because it's a place of heightened emotion. You're just taking random shots hoping to get a win, and then when you don't, it's so easy for you to just take another one and then another one. Do you understand? And then when you do have a win, you have a dopamine hit and you want to repeat it, and the whole thing becomes a casino at that point. Having a cooling off period is probably the best advice or rule that you can apply to your weekly, daily trading plan. And I know some of you are day traders, and you have a 2, 3, 4 trading rule. Well, let me ask you a question. You have to be honest with yourself. Is it working for you? Is your 3 trade per day rule working for you or not? And only you can answer this. I can't answer it because I don't know you. But my guess is that it's not working for you. So maybe you want to try and just slim it down to one trade, and whatever happens, happens. How about that? Try it out and see if it improves your trades. I'm pretty sure it's going to help, and it's going to cut out all the mistakes that you make that you regret making at the end of the day. So trim it down to one trade. And then also, the other rule is, make sure you journal your emotions before and after and during the trade. This is another strict rule that you can apply for free. It costs you nothing to apply this. All it is discipline. You see, you think you have discipline, but you can't even do the simple act of journaling your own emotions because it's boring. There's no dopamine hit in writing down your emotions in journaling. But Psychologists actually prescribe journaling to their clients, to their patients, as one of the number one fix, is the best way to fix. Because when you start journaling things down, like your emotions when you trade, this is going to force you to take a look at yourself and get whatever's on your mind or on your chest off onto paper and out of your system so that you can look at it from afar. So you can have a different perspective instead of just having it stuck in your head and not really having the time to process or go through and analyze the situation. Just by writing it out, you already won half the battle. Do you understand? And if you keep doing it, you're going to start seeing patterns. You're going to start noticing things about yourself. And because you're now seeing it visually, you're reprogramming your mind without you knowing it. So journaling is super important. And I would absolutely advise everyone to do it. Okay. So you have your cooling off period. Okay, that's your one rule, and the other one is to just journal. Okay, and just doing those two, this is going to help you tremendously. Okay, so what happens once you obey this, when you apply this to your trades? Well, you're going to notice that now you're trading less. Okay, and over a few weeks or a couple of months, you're going to notice that you're taking less trades, but you're taking better trades because now you're slowing down. You're slowing down and you're not making hasty emotional decisions when you're coming off a win or coming off of a loss, or you got the news and the news and prices running and you're trying to make a decision in the middle of like NFP if you should be buying or selling, something silly like that. So you're going to notice that you're going to take less trades and your win rate's going to go up. It's going to go up because now you're making better decisions. And that's the simple fact. That's the simple fix as well. But 95% of people won't do it. They won't do it because there's no dopamine hit in doing any of this. You see, it's a dopamine addiction that most traders are struggling with. Every time they turn on the charts, they are they're exposing themselves to dopamine, to just turning on the chart randomly or obsessing over charts and just looking at your charts all the time. That is already a sign that you're addicted to the dopamine of either looking at price action or taking trades or being in a trade. And that's not a good place to be because now you're going to be trading for all the wrong reasons. So you need to learn to trim it all down and have a complete detox of the chart. You think that more charts, more strategy is the solution to all of your problems, and it's not. It's less is more. Less obsession of the charts, less trades. All of this is the thing that's going to trim down the bad trades and only let you focus on better trades. Do you understand? And then obviously the results are going to follow. So that is basically the one rule or one or two rules that you can apply to your daily trading routine. I would consider it and apply it immediately and see how it goes. You have nothing to lose. And also, you need to be reprogramming your mind and listening to trading affirmations. If you want to do any of the trading affirmations and reprogramming, then check out the first link in the description, the Wizard Trades. There's free affirmations there that you can listen to before trading or at night when you're going to sleep. You can listen to that for free. You just download it by MP3 and just listen to it. And this is going to help you reprogram your mind and it's going to make you make better decisions. So check that out. That's the first link in the description. Also, if you're new to my channel, go ahead, like and subscribe and drop your comments below. I read all of your comments, and until the next video, you're on your own. Take care now. Bye.